Now I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy Daz, and this my journal. And today we on day 16 of the 90-day semen retention journey. Shout outs to everybody that's following along, and shout outs to everybody that's been carrying their seed and still holding on and continuing to be the best them they could be. And if you just joining, like, comment, and subscribe. With that being said, I just want to jump straight into it. Today, what I want to talk about is changing your mindset. You got to change your mindset. What I mean by that is we can't become a new person thinking the same old ways. Let me say that one more time. We cannot become a new person thinking the same old ways. And the first thing I want you to change is how you look at women. Growing up, we used to objectify a lot of women. Growing up, we objectify women. We look at women as sex toys or sex objects or just objects of things that we could just use. You know what I mean? Like we would look at a girl and be like, damn, she's sexy. She got a fat ass. Imagine what I'd do to her. In reality, we should not supposed to be looking at women like that. Because women is human too. And women is not just objects that we supposed to be using. And that's why we always fall back into the feeling of lust, or we fall back into lust. Because we are looking at women with a lustful mind instead of trying to see the light that certain women have, that certain women carry, because not all women carry a light within them. So we got to look to see the light within certain women so we can be able to have discernment to know how to choose our women. If we just going out there looking to have sex with every girl, oh, she beautiful, you're going to get caught up in the trap. Because a lot of women nowadays are traps. And we do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves because we objectify every girl we walk past. We don't know how to control our horny. We don't know how to control our thoughts. Oh, okay, she's beautiful. That's a beautiful girl. Let me admire her beauty from afar, though. And that's that. I'm just going to admire her beauty from afar. I want to see how her mind works. I want to see how she think. I want to see what can she bring to a table if a man is willing to leave for her. You understand what I'm saying? And I realized that was one of my biggest flaws. That right there was one of my biggest flaws. Just objectifying women. When I see women and seeing beautiful women, just thinking, oh, I should. Nah. Get out of that mindset. Start looking at women and being like, all right, what can she do for me? How can she help me get to where I need to be? Because a lot of days women, they either just pulling from you, man. A lot of these women is vampires for real. But we cause it on ourselves. We cause it on ourselves because we will objectify these women. Just keep looking at them as sex objects when we should be honestly paying attention to our goals, or paying attention to what we got to do, or how we can move forward. And I'm happy I learned it at this age, because I don't want to keep going, and I'm objectifying women, and I get to a point where lust is taking over me. You know what I mean? Let this train pass a little bit. Yeah, but we don't want to be at a certain age and we still letting lust take us over. Still objectifying women, not knowing how to discern, how to have discernment to know, or if she's a good woman for us, or if we should just leave her alone because we know that we don't have the right intentions for her as men. That's the first thing. The second one is have standards for yourself. Have standards for yourself. A lot of time men will just go out there and just go sleep with anything, just to have the feeling of sleeping with something. You understand? Like I'm not saying I'm holier than anybody, because I'm not. I don't portray myself to be holier than anybody. And the only reason I can tell you this is because I was this. I was that. A person that used to just, oh, she giving me attention. All right, let me, you know what I mean? Let me run down. Let me get into her. When we should not be thinking like that. We should be having a high standards. Yes, she could be beautiful on the inside and trash on the, beautiful on the outside and trash on the inside. Hold your standards to a high level. All right, she beautiful on the outside. Let me see how her mind work. What do she think inside? How does she feel about herself inside? Because a lot of women don't even like themselves for real. They are very insecure within themselves for real. And you don't need an insecure woman around you because energy likes to attract. And if you sleeping with a girl, you're gonna be pulling energy from her, and you're gonna be pulling that insecure energy from her. So a lot of times you gotta realize, like, oh, okay, how does she think? Does this girl like herself? Does this girl want to build? What is her goals? Like, what is her goals? How does she revere to men? Does she believe in God? Does she believe in God? When I say believe in God, I don't mean just saying, oh, I know that there's a God. Or say, I believe that there's a God in the sky. Say, I know that there's a God and I follow God. And I follow God. I follow what the scriptures say. And she know that as a man, we supposed to lead, and she's not trying to wear the pants in a relationship. She's not trying to wear the pants in a relationship. She's not trying to be the man in the relationship. She understands that she has a man that's supposed to lead, but what she does is she nurtures. She rebuilds the energy back in her man. That's the energy that you need to be looking for in a woman. Have standards for yourself. Don't be going around just sleeping with every and anything. You know what I mean? And I used to be one of them. That's why I could tell you it's so clear. I can tell you this clear. I've been through a lot. I might not look like it, y'all, but I've been through a lot at this early age. I always said I feel like I lived multiple lifetimes already. I always said that. That's why that's why whenever I do speak, I'm not speaking from something that I've seen. I'm speaking from experience. All the time. Every time I speak from experience. If I don't have experience on a subject or a topic, I do not speak on it. Because why? That's how fools speak. Fools will not have no knowledge on a subject and speak on it. So that's another one right there. Have higher standards for yourself. Another thing is, look at your energy like currency. Look at your energy like money. Would you be just, if you had $1 million, would you just be giving away? I would give away money, but I would give away in a smart way. But look at it like currency. Like, you want to just keep giving away your energy. You want to give away your energy, give away your energy, give away your energy all the time like that? For free? For no reason? You giving it to energy vampires that when you give it away, they pull more? Or when you watch porn, it pull all your energy? Now you gotta go to the reserve bank of energy to get whatever you need to get done. You understand what I'm saying? Look at your energy like currency. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Because people would love to drain it. People would love to drain your energy. You got to protect your energy from any and every body and everything that's trying to drain it. It don't only have to be porn either. It could be your social media. It could be close friends. It could be people just around you. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Not everybody is supposed to be included in your energy. Not everybody's supposed to get a piece of your energy. Not everybody's supposed to get a piece of you. That's why God gave us discernment. Or if he didn't, if you don't know what discernment is, if you don't know how to judge people character from bad to good, ask God for discernment. I'm telling you, you're going to start seeing people for who they really are. No matter how much they try to put a mask on, no matter how much people try to fool you, their real character always shows itself. Remember that. So when you out here, treat your energy like currency and watch how much you're giving away to who you're giving it to. Another one, always believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in you, who gonna believe in you? If you don't believe in you, who gonna believe in you? Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do anything on God's green earth. Believe that you are built here to do everything and anything that you want to do in this lifetime. That's how you gotta think. I can do anything I want to do, and I'm gonna get it done. And the reason I'm so aggressive is because I heard a saying, right? I heard a saying where it was they tried to make Jesus soft. Jesus was not soft at all. Jesus was not a nice person. He was a kind person. It's a difference between nice and kind. Nice people play nice to try to get something out of you or get what they want. Kind people do things from the kindness of their heart. You ever seen somebody that's playing nice, that's playing too nice, and then you come to find out that they are the worst of the worst? And you're like, yo, this person, I thought this was a nice, because they know how to, people know how to speak. Some people know how to talk, and some people know how to charm. That's why you gotta ask God to let for discernment, for good, bad, and to know when people are trying to flatter you. To know when people are trying to flatter you, and don't be flattered. That's why your ego is edging God out, because when you have an ego, right? People can flatter that. When you have an ego, people can flatter that. That's why you throw your ego away. You know who you are. Once you know who you are for sure, nobody can flatter you, especially when you don't want anything from anybody. Nobody can flatter you when you know who you are. People can say, oh, yeah, da, da, da. I know already. You're not telling me nothing that I don't know. I might play dumb. But I know. So you're not raising my self-esteem, neither can you bring it down. Don't let nobody flatter you. Nobody. Believe in yourself so much that people are starting to think that you're cocky. When people think that you're cocky, you're doing something right. Believe that. I used to think that when people think that you're cocky, you got to humble yourself. No. When people think that you're cocky, you believe in yourself so much that you make them not believe in themselves. Because they why does this person believe in himself so much? Why does he have this ability to just yes, because I know who I am. And you can't tell me who I am. I don't give you authority to tell me who I am. I give myself that authority. I know who I am. I give God that authority to tell me who I am. Because let me tell you something about life, right? God does not want us to be poor. God wants us to be very abundant. That's why God put dreams on your heart. But God put a dream on your heart because he knows that if you start to follow what your dream is, it will change you into the better person that you're supposed to become to achieve that dream. That's why God put dreams on people's hearts. What we do, a lot of the time, we'll pervert the dream. We'll pervert the dream, and then we'll idolize the dream. Do not idolize your dream. Know that it comes from God, and know that this is godly ordained, and the only person that can give it to you is God. So you follow the footsteps, and you follow the direction, and you follow the path that God is leading you down. Because God put it on your heart for a reason. God put that on your heart for a reason. Don't listen to nobody else's goals. Don't listen to what anybody else got going on or whatever they want to think about what themselves is. Believe in yourself. Believe in you. Don't let nobody, anything that can build you up can break you down. So don't let nobody build you up. You build yourself up. Build yourself. You build yourself. So when you get to when you want to go to where you're going, or somebody try to break you down, your foundation is so strong that they cannot break you. Your foundation is built on self-belief. It's not built on what other people told you. It's not built on outside validation. It's built on self-belief. Yeah, my fault, y'all. I was shaking the table, but I'm just passionate about this. You know what I mean? I'm real passionate. Because A lot of times I realize in life that people want to put their insecurities on you. People want to put whatever they got going on you. People want to put their problems on you. I used to be the person, I used to think I was Superman. I used to want to save everybody's problems. Save everybody. You cannot save nobody. You cannot save nobody. Nobody. The only way you can save people is by saving yourself. And when they watch you, they watch the influence that you have over your own life, and that makes them want to change. You cannot save anyone. Stop looking to save anybody. Stop looking to save everybody. Look to save yourself. And you can't even save yourself. You got to look to God to save you. Let God bring you out them dark places and take you where you need to be. Stop looking to save everybody, because you're only going to destroy yourself. You're only destroying yourself. Stop looking to save everybody. I'm going to keep saying that over and over and over, because I was one of them people too. You cannot save everybody. You cannot save nobody. You got to lead by example. And leading by example is why God say he give his battles to his toughest soldiers, because he have to forge you through the fire. You got to keep getting forged. You have to keep learning. You have to keep going through things to understand who you are. You have to. Look at Malcolm X. He saved he turned to God. Even though I'm a Christian, he Muslim, one thing we both believe in is ourself. He turned in, he said, you know what? I believe in myself to educate myself. I believe in myself to do certain things. And he turned inward. He turned inward. Stop looking for validation from the world, man. Stop looking for validation from everywhere else. After this video, after this video, sit down, take time to listen to yourself. Understand what you want. What do I want out of this lifetime that I'm living? What do I want out of this? Take time to talk to God. Talk to God. Let him show you discernment. Let him give you discernment, so you can know right from wrong, good from evil. You understand what I'm saying? I never, every time I'm on here, I always say, I can't tell you what to do. I can give you advice. I can give you advice. Everybody needs some type of advice. Yes, that can be true. But for somebody to listen and to say, oh, this is what this person, no. You gotta figure it out. You know, deep down inside, you know what you're doing wrong. That's holding you back. Deep down inside, you know what you could do to get you further in life. You know it. But it's your lower self that keep you there. Rise, man. Rise up to the higher self. Rise up to the higher you, man. Be you, man. Be the best you could be. For real, for real. Because a lot of times, we know what to do, man. We know exactly what to do. But we just don't do it because it's hard, or we never, because a lot of people don't practice discipline. A lot of people don't practice discipline. But you know what to do, man. So believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. And keep going. And I'm saying this to everybody that be commenting on my pages, and leave comments and just be here with me. I appreciate y'all, because I know that we building a community. But I need y'all to believe in yourself first, man. Believe in yourself first. Even if you take a couple days off from this YouTube, don't watch none of my videos. I'm telling you this. Don't watch none of my videos for a couple of days. Go understand yourself. Go in yourself and understand yourself. Because we all got the answers. We all got the answers. A lot of people just don't want to do it. And that's why I said you can't save nobody. You cannot save nobody but yourself. You can influence people, but you cannot save anyone. And then last but not least, build the winner's mindset, man. Build a winner's mindset. You know what I wake up and tell myself every morning? If a motherfucker, my fault, y'all, but if a motherfucker get in my way, they better be the strongest motherfucking wall in the world. And I'm giving it to y'all raw and uncut today, yeah. They gonna have to be one of the strongest motherfuckers in the world. Cause me, I feel like Marshawn Lynch. I'm running right through you. Right through you. Head up too. And I don't care who they is. Cause why? I put me over everybody. And it sounds selfish. It is selfish. It is. People try to pervert selfish and turn it into a bad word. It's not a bad word. If you can't take care of you, if you can't have food on your plate, how can you feed somebody else? If you don't got food on your plate, how can you feed somebody else? Think about that. People call you selfish when they try to manipulate you into getting what they want from you. You have to be selfish. You got to be selfish in this world, man. You got to build a winner's mindset. I'm going to get whatever I got to get. I'm not telling you. This is what I'm not telling you to do. Do not do anything wrong to somebody else for your own financial gain or for your gain. Do not do that. I'm not telling you to be that's a bad person. What I'm telling you is that do not compromise yourself for anyone. Do not compromise yourself for anyone. If you have a jug of water, or if you have a jug of water and you thirsty and somebody else thirsty, I'm not giving my water away. If I got enough to give away, I will. But I'm not giving my last bit of water away. No. I'm not giving my last piece of food away. No. I'm putting me first. Yeah, it sounds selfish. But I'm telling you, once you start to understand, you're gonna understand. Trust me. Well, if you don't trust me, trust yourself. Trust yourself, not me. Trust yourself. I trust me. I trust me. I've been through all types of form of manipulation. So I know what manipulation look like. And when people see that you love yourself enough to do anything and everything that you say you're going to do, they try to stand in your way. And that's when you got to knock them down. You got to knock them down. Marshawn Lynch, knock them down. Had that winner's mentality. Nothing is going to stop me. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I am the greatest of the greatest. I am the one. I am the king of all kings. I am up there. But remember, the main humble in God. What I mean by that is you don't do nothing wrong to other people for your financial gain. If you have enough to give and to help somebody, you help. But you make sure your plate is full before you do that. Make sure your plate is full before you do that. And it's not discipline, not discernment, have boundaries. Have boundaries. All right, I gave you, but don't come over here expecting every single time to receive when you come over here. Don't expect every time you come over here, I'm going to give you something. I ain't giving you something every time you come over here. If I feel like it, I'll do it. But if I don't, you ain't getting. And that's how you got to move. You got to move with authority in your own life. Because if not, people going to take that authority and rule you. You got to move with force. You got to move with vigor. You have to. You have to remain, you want to build that winner's mindset, man. Build that winner's mindset, man. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing stop you. Anybody trying to stop you, you run them down. Anybody, you run them down. Because you have power. You have authority. You just got to believe in it and tap into it. Build that winner's mindset, man. Build that winner's mindset, man. That's how we're going to get past these 90 days, you heard? That's how we're going to get past these 90 days. I'm thankful for everybody that been commenting and telling me their progress. Everybody that been, you know, that been doing however long streaks that's falling off. I mean, that's falling short and then still getting back up to go again. You showing yourself that you ain't giving up, and I'm proud of you. But don't let me tell you I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of you. That's the main thing of it. That's the whole main theme of this right here, man. Be proud of you. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Build yourself up so your foundation is so strong that nobody can break you down. Because if you allow somebody to build you up, they could easily break you down, man. Easily. And that's why I realized a lot of people ain't like me in my life, because growing up, I always had this sense of belief in myself. Like, I always believed, and they always say, yo, you cocky, you cocky. And then there was a time where I was like, damn, am I cocky? And once I started thinking like that, I started losing my power. I started realizing that life wasn't treating me the same. Because why? I wanted to dim my light to let others shine. Don't ever dim your light to let nobody else shine. Somebody feel intimidated by your light? Shine even brighter in their motherfucking face. You know why? Because it's not, if you feel good about yourself and you shine in yourself, nobody else's light can make you feel less of yourself. It's a saying I heard. If you walk in a room and you see somebody else and you don't feel like that nigga because they came in that room, you was never that nigga. You was never that nigga. Be yourself, man. Be yourself. And don't let nobody stop you from being you. Don't let nobody stop you from being you, man. Anybody coming in, you feel if you are, be who you are in any room you go in. And believe in yourself in any room you go in. Make them think that you cocky. Yes, make them think you cocky. Because why? That just show their insecurity. That's all that do. Somebody say you cocky, oh, why you so cocky? Why you? Because I believe in myself. Because I trust myself. I'm cocky. Maybe you should build some self-confidence then. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm thankful for everybody that is tagging along, that's been commenting, that's been, you know, just making this journey more fun than it usually is. You know what I mean? It's way more fun. It's building a community. I'm just thankful for all of y'all, because it was times where I feel down. I'll feel down, or I'll feel like I want to give in. And then I'll check on my YouTube, or I'll be on YouTube and I get a random comment from one of y'all. And then it's like, you know what? I gotta keep going. No matter how I feel right now, this too shall pass. I gotta keep going. And I'm thankful for y'all just as much as y'all thankful for me, man. Word. And that's what I'm talking about with good shared energy. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Helping each other grow. If we can't help each other grow, and it's one person that's helping, if you just growing, and somebody just trying to stay stagnant, you gotta always come back down here to meet them. Grow. Outgrow anybody and outgrow everybody. With that being said, it's your boy Daz. Remember, I'm getting my wisdom from the Father God above. So put God first. Put yourself second. And it's your boy Daz. I'm out of here. Peace.